Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is I, Alex, your pal Al, along with Anthony. We are here to react to review to Agatha All Along, episode 3.
How are you?
Episode 3, what's it called? Through Many Miles of Tricks and Trials.
Ooh, spooky dooky, she arrives! I've had a week to reflect on the last episode. How you feel? Witch's Road, the song is a bop. People love it.
The song is a bop. It's all over TikTok. People love it. I love it. I liked it during the show itself. Like, I was like, oh, this is kind of catchy. I also saw the TikTok of them doing it live, which is really cool.
Oh yeah, from D23. Yes, yes.
Yeah. I'm excited to see where this road takes them.
I forgot to mention in last week's episode that I've recently started to rewatch Legion. Legion is ahead of its time. Did you ever watch it?
No.
So good.
Wait, what's Legion again?
Legion is about Professor Charles Xavier's son. And he has multiple personalities. He has DID. And every one of his alters has their own power. But in the TV show, they kind of changed it up a little bit. But it's just the editing in that show. The characters. Aubrey Plaza was in there. That was her first Marvel gig, and she was the Shadow King. And I conspiracy theory, foil hat, like she might be the Shadow King in this, maybe. Who knows?
You're what we call delusional.
Like, I think that's where it might be going, but we'll see.
No, I have not seen that.
Oh, it's so good. There's only 3 seasons, sad. It's like 10 or 11 episodes each. So Jean Smart is in it. Hacks. So good. This show is so like already campy, and I love that. And it's obviously spooky season, so it's spooky ooky dooky, and I'm here for that.
Me too, and I'm excited for where the road leads.
So let's just jump into it. I want to watch it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Blue magic. Okay.
Suits you.
Ah, suits the blue magic suits him.
You know what this is? This is a kidnapping. And I think it is high time we
Tame your fears. That's what we're up against. Our worst nightmares.
Again, who are you?
Ooh.
Well, I'll be. Someone's put a sigil on that boy.
Oh, we gotta talk about this too. I've heard theories.
Don't look at me.
Want to unbind. And you want to reverse your fortune. And you want to find out what happened to Mommy. And you...
Wait, where's Mrs. Hart?
Miss Foreman.
What in the world? Stop! Stop! No. Oh my god. No, this came from Talbot's. You can't have it. Stop! Oh my god.
Not the feet cam again.
Road changes.
What the heck? Oh my gosh, look at Billy.
Changed us too.
Oh my god. Bury me in that kitchen.
Witch's Road cordially invites you to the first trial.
So it's
It's a riddle.
sentient?
Watch your back with Agatha.
I know how people feel about her.
Did you know she traded her own child for the Book of the Damned?
That can't be true.
Oh,
No.
not Wiccan being a groupie.
You're probably right. Might be a demon. Or an agent of Mephisto.
Ah!
That's
That's
what
Mephisto!
happens when you have Agatha Harkness as your mom, right?
Oh
I
my
think she would
gosh.
recognize her own son if he showed up at her door.
Oh, there Jac is going there. She's going there. Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
She's the star.
She's still Kitty.
A very hard.
Yeah, where's teen drinking?
Here we go.
Can I have some?
No.
Oh, you are so sweet. I don't really think I need it either.
Okay.
It's Alexis Stone.
You're,
Oh
Oh my
god, I have jowls! My formerly perfect face!
Honestly, I don't hate it.
Is
I love you guys.
this Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
You know what? No!
Yeah.
On the upholstery. You're wasting time.
You have
Drink.
Oh my gosh, this music.
Fine. Then I will.
no!
Cares about him.
The suspense.
oh, it's so cheap.
Please. Wanda, I'm begging you. Let him breathe. Please.
Now I just need a really big cauldron.
The sink. Oh, am I a witch? Am I a witch? I'm a resourceful witch. The mom.
Ew.
Not the Bob. Oh, hell no. It's time to get out of here. Are they underwater now?
Looks like it.
Oh, hell no.
Next is frankincense.
No, wait, get out of here.
This is sea plankton.
All natural or not, Jen?
Drop it in.
I knew it.
Everyone, pull a strand of hair out of your head now. A single hair only. Everybody, hurry up.
It's here.
Pretty normal.
Do you think since she doesn't have the dark hold anymore, she's starting to come back to humanity?
Maybe.
Agatha?
You can be that witch again. They can take your power, Jen. But they can't take your knowledge.
What about Mrs. Foreman?
She's there.
She drank it too. She needs to drink it.
Oh. Mrs. Hart! Take it, take it!
Oh, they're back with their little piggies out.
Sharon's dead.
No!
Mrs. Hart.
Who's Sharon?
Yes. Dance to your dad. Head to roll. Head to roll. Head to roll on the floor. Okay, episode 3. That was pretty good.
I liked it. I'm concerned that this season's gonna be just the trials, which I'm not mad about necessarily, but if there's only 8 episodes and there's gonna be like 5 trials, that's the whole season pretty much, so.
Well, a lot of people I'm hearing are, since Wiccan is such an important character, this is really to launch Wiccan into the Marvel Universe, because they're not going to do anything with Agatha. They're not going to put her as an Avenger or anything. But Billy is very important for many other stories. He's a young Avenger. He is married to Hulkling, who is the king of space. He's king of the Skrulls and the Kree, and then he becomes the embodiment of magic in the universe. I mean, yeah, this is like far, 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 far in the future, but for right now, like, he's a very, like, out of all these characters, there might be like fan favorites that people like, but Billy is the one that they need to launch. Like right now, I feel like Billy has to be the Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., to start like the new generation of Marvel.
Got it.
Okay, work.
I mean, I could see that.
Again, just conspiracy. Okay, yeah. What's the point of the show? Obviously, it's going to be entertaining, but it's like,
Yeah.
what's the purpose, you know?
What's the overarching story, right?
Yeah.
And it's, you said that Agatha doesn't have like a real place in the Marvel universe, so this is a setup for Wiccan, which makes sense given your knowledge of
Okay, so
the universe.
Conspiracy theory that I was talking about when we saw him have the little M again. So people think, again, they're grasping for straws. They need something. So when Wanda died in Multiverse of Madness, she saw a multiverse where she stayed at home with the kids and she got to keep the kids, right?
Yeah.
So people are saying that they think when the Scarlet Witch got crushed before that, she released a bunch of chaos magic, right? They think she put a rune of protection or like a protection spell on all of her kids from now on. So the protection spell on Billy right now is Wanda's last thing of, you know, let me protect you from this world, and I don't want you to end up like me and going for the dark hold and getting consumed by hell.
Like all her children across all multiverses?
That's what a theory is. Which, I mean, if we just stick to the 616 universe that we're in, maybe it's just this one. And since those kids are young, and obviously he's grown up to be Billy, if he is Billy, then who knows? I like that theory.
Do you think Agatha cared about him just because
let's get
her
to
son?
this. No.
Or
I think Agatha is thinking, if someone's powerful enough to put this spell on this kid, that's someone powerful enough that I want their magic. So she's taking him along to figure out who put the spell on him to take their magic from them. And probably teens once they find out what teen is. Like, why was he bound or why was he protected? That's my theory.
I mean, that makes sense. It just seemed a little bit more like
she was protecting him, guilty over dead kid.
Kind of. Like, no. It wasn't like, no. Like, I don't know, like, you know, like
there
there's
was
a difference.
emotion. There was pathos to that.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
But I could just be reading into it. I mean, she cares about her power too, so maybe that was.
Well, that's the thing where I said during the episode, like, do you think like when people take the Darkhold and they use it and read it, they get consumed by the darkness from it? Because it's like basically the Book of the Dead. Like it consumes you, and that's what happened in Multiverse of Madness. That took over Wanda and made her go crazy, apparently. Do you think since she had the Darkhold up until then, so all of this bad Agatha was just because of the influence of the book? So now that she doesn't have the book and she's trying to regain her power, it's just like a new witch, a new woman trying to find her way in the world. She's her own Carrie Bradshaw in her little Sex in the City.
I think that there's definitely credence to that.
Okay.
Like what we saw in her emotions in this episode with her kid in the bassinet, but it was the Darkhold being afraid of it. So there is some. I think there's a facade that she's playing. Obviously, how deep that facade actually is unclear. But I think that
it's cracking.
I think your theory is on the right track.
My theory is theory?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, the part I gasped at. They mentioned Mephisto.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone?
They finally mentioned Mephisto, the devil of the Marvel Universe, so to speak. They finally mentioned. Everyone was waiting in WandaVision, like, Mephisto? Is Mephisto? Oh, Dottie's Mephisto. Oh, Agatha's Mephisto. Everyone's Mephisto, but it never happened. We later found out that Jac Schaeffer, the showrunner, the director, it's like, oh, I don't even know who Mephisto is. Everyone's like, no! But obviously, she has taken from that, turned it around, and is now being like, I see you guys. I know what you want now. I got you. And I'm like, yeah! I was like, okay, we're getting back on track. It's been off the rails for a few years, and now it's like, okay, source material, let's stay close to it, parallel. We don't have to converge away. Mephisto, here's a little breadcrumb for you guys. And we're like, yes!
Do they not have like a Marvel person on their team
Kevin
to like help with all
Feige.
that?
Kevin Feige's the one that oversaw everything, but then he said lately with like all the TV shows and movies, he's trying to relinquish power, and that's why he would give it to these directors. And like Sam Raimi, who did Multiverse of Madness, said he never watched WandaVision, he never read the comics, he doesn't even know what happened in the last phase of Marvel, and those are the decisions that made like all this shit a mess. Like, how can you go from giving Wanda such a great character arc to just destroying it a few weeks later in this movie? Like, that is crazy. We have Skrull invasion. We had Celestial A, come out of the Earth. B, come to the Earth and kidnap people. No one's talked about it. We've had, what else? WandaVision, the Hex, no one's talked about besides in these two shows, which I'm okay. I'm glad that they're connecting. But the whole point of the MCU in the beginning was that they built off each other or they were connected. And that's what made them good. And then lately, it's like they're like, no, don't care what anyone else has done. I'm going to direct what I think or I want to do. And that's it. And that has not been working for Marvel.
Why wouldn't you have someone or a team that builds the stories? Then the directors can direct, the film, but they have the story to follow. It seems like a bad decision on all ends.
Yeah. But obviously the MVP of the episode, Miss Foreman, aka Sharon, aka Miss Hart.
Do you think she's really dead?
Yeah. I don't think I don't think it is Miss Hart.
Oh.
Because obviously, spoilers, we've seen Aubrey Plaza in promotional pictures of the show. So we know Aubrey Plaza is still there. Maybe she is, and Aubrey Plaza joins them. But I kind of think that she is Aubrey Plaza. She's just in disguise or in a glamour, witchy terms.
Oh.
So maybe she removed the husk and now she's freer or whatever. Now it's witchy stuff. But I loved her this episode. So funny.
So funny. You have all the theories. You've been deep diving.
I know. This little coconut. She's thinking. She was like, she was like the wet blanket. She was a scared wet blanket. Would that be me? Probably. Be like, guys, we need to go in there. Guys, take off your shoes. We're going to someone else's house. Wipe your feet. Wipe your feet before you go inside, guys. Like, come on. Would I drink that much wine? Probably not.
The shade is knee deep already, girl. Day one.
Did you see the switch that she seemed very caring and concerned in the house, and then once they got back to the road, she switched back to her I don't
persona.
Care.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if she did, like I said, I kind of seemed like she maybe didn't go down the road before, but that's just the tale she's told people to make herself seem more powerful, maybe the persona. But maybe, she did do the road, but her coven ended up dying.
Yeah.
Maybe at the end, I don't know, maybe in order to get to the end of the road, everyone has to die and there can only be one, Hunger Games style. And she's trying not to let other people know so they don't her off, and then she doesn't get what she wants. I just gotta say though, the cinematography is great. The music editing is great. The ramping up with the scary music, I was like, oh my gosh. The ambiance. Oh, it was the sets look amazing. The CGI is pretty good too. Obviously they're not underwater, but I didn't know if that was practical or not, the water scene. Probably.
I want them to get through I just want to know the story, so I'm like...
Maybe they'll do 3 trials in one episode for you. And
maybe.
They'll just move forward.
At a certain point I realized they're just going to do one trial probably, huh?
The visual effects too of their plastic surgery faces.
Yes.
The Kardashians, yeah.
It wasn't plastic surgery, that was allergic reaction.
Well, that was definitely Amanda Lepore. Baby, put up Amanda Lepore right here. They were giving Amanda Lepore, baby.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it wasn't too campy. The straights can relax. Nothing too gay happened. It's not woke, okay? Calm down. It was a small but sweet episode. I'm excited for the ones to follow. Anthony, thank you for being here with me on a Wednesday at Drop Night. We did it, Joe. We did it. Woo! Thank you everyone for being here. Let us know what you thought. Tell me my conspiracy theories are right. Please tell me you know Wanda's alive. Please tell me.
Well, duh.
And until next time, we'll see everyone in the next episode. Bye.